Yo. How is everyone? Doing more power wash today. Because lazy day. It will also be a fairly short stream today. Because I have other stuff that I need to do real quick after stream before I gotta go into OD stream. So yeah, it's gonna be a time. But, yeah. Alright, let's start washing. Let's start the great teapot. Gnome. Many gnomes. Put all the gnomes together. I don't know if it does anything, but I'm gonna put all the gnomes together. There are too many gnomes. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect all the gnomes and I'm gonna put them all on seats. That seems like a sensible thing to do. Maybe. I don't know. It seemed like a sensible thing for me to do. I really should have got a new pressure washer too, but I don't really think that... I don't know, I'm trying to save money for the good pressure washers. I want to try and skip out as many of the middle ones as I can just to get the good ones. My golden theory is that I skip all of the shitty power washers and I get all the good ones and I profit. Maximum profit. I wonder if there really are 6 gnomes though. Maybe? Question mark? I guess I can hunt around a little bit for the last one. Oh, there he is up there. I see him. Alright, we have 6 gnomes. I'm gonna attempt to put 6 gnomes on 6 chairs and hopefully I get an achievement for it. Maybe. That's the plan. The plan is good. Is a solid plan. I don't know, because when I played through PowerWash Sim 1, there were a lot of stupid achievements, so... Maybe this is another one of these stupid achievements, so we can maybe knock off the stupid achievements? I don't really know. Hello, Shade. Welcome in. Was distracted by a wild Nye making food. Nye is definitely the chaotic distraction. Made food, she was just distracting, also being off another hours messing with me, and it shouldn't. Yeah, I figured that daylight savings would mess with a few people, so... I'm not actually expecting people to show up for like another hour or something, so... Chairs are shit. Alright, all the chairs are clean. Now, we're going to assort our gnomes. 4 hours of grinding did nothing but shotgun on the stupid building mat with. I haven't really used the shotguns more than I've had to, honestly. Shotgun challenge is done now. I need to go back to assault rifle and LMG. I have this really rotten LMG one that I've had a similar one before. This one isn't too bad. By comparison, like I think it's 50 suppressions with an LMG. It's just like, Jesus, man. I thought I was done with that when I got done with the 300 suppressions for the LMG. Which, funnily enough, after I've done that all now, it's apparently changed. I don't know what it is now. They apparently made it easier. I don't know. Maybe? Question mark? Suppressions are hard, though. Suppressions are genuinely hard. Like, deliberately getting a suppression is very hard. Yeah, you gotta hit him and then, yeah, keep shooting around them. It's horrible. And this is great when you've actually got a player that's trying to shoot back at you too, which is usually the way of things. Yeah, those are the two choices. They die. Either you kill them, somebody else kills them, or they kill you. It's great. I love it. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend the challenge. But at least for this challenge, it's only 50, so it's not, you know, it's bad, but it certainly could be worse. The worst part for me is that I've got a bunch of games that just have stupid challenges in them at the moment. Tacticus has given me a bunch of shocking challenges. I think I have a challenge for Han to kill 8 enemies in one hit. I think it is. And I have no earthly idea how to do it. I mean, I could look it up, which I probably will, but... And I know how it's supposed to be done, I just don't know, like, I'd need to know which map to do it on. There'd have to be a specific map. Because I think the idea is that you get, like, because Khan can knock out 3 enemies in one turn. And I think the idea is that you kill 3 and then fear, like, cause 5 to run away in fear. Which is more luck than anything. But yeah, it's not fun. So I've got a bunch of those stupid challenges in a lot of different games at the moment. Stupid assault one needing 30 kills on adrenaline is dumb. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with that too, but because I kept forgetting to use the adrenaline, or anytime I used it, like, I'd only be able to get maybe 1 kill. So that one was stupid because it was just time consuming. gnome. Oh yeah, this was an achievement. I didn't waste my time. Top tier assault skill where it's team adrenaline, new kills extend. The time doesn't work at all. That's no bueno. There's apparently a lot of little stuff that's broken and not working at the moment. Or not working as intended at the very least. I think my biggest problem with it is you have to finish that to get the respawn beacon, and that's like a core gadget and reason to play Assault. Yeah, I understand kind of why they changed the respawn gadget over to Assault, but I like the ladder actually, honestly. I don't use it just because the respawn beacon is a little bit more important, but I like the ladder. The ladder's cool. Run beacon and ladder most times. That is true. That is very true. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, I knew the ladder could be used to get into silly places, but I hadn't really thought about putting the beacon in silly places. I'm still working on that AA tank mastery. I haven't got there yet. That's my primary focus at the moment, AA tank mastery. I'm at like level 34 or something. I think mastery is 50, I think. Mastery is level 50, I think. Then after that, I'll just start working on tanks, because I like fucking around with vehicles. I still haven't figured out which weapon I like most for the engineer yet either. I think I finally got that one done. I think it was inadvertent, but I think I finally got it done. I've been seeing a lot more jet pilots too, speaking of the AA, where I've noticed that they intentionally know how to dive the missile into the ground. Because of how acutely the missile tries to track. So what they seem to like to do is, as soon as they, I've noticed this is what they do, as soon as they hear the missile lock, they just nosedive towards the ground. And what happens is the missiles tend to just plow down into the ground, because they try and lead. So yeah, it's been very unfortunate. I've found a few of them like that, and it's wow. The helos are doing more ground hugging, so you flat out can't missile getting that stupid low terrain message. Yeah, I watch a streamer who normally does DCS playing Battlefield 6. Yeah, the helos definitely do a lot of that. Even a lot of the planes do it. A lot of the good plane players will approach on high and dive straight down to the ground, and they'll sort of follow the terrain once they've dropped. Ow. Ow, okay. The flight model is a bit funny in Battlefield 6, I do admit. It never used to be like that. I used to be really good at flying in Battlefield 3 and 4. I wouldn't say I was the best, not by a long shot, but I was pretty fucking good at it. Like, I was definitely above average, but... yeah. I tried flying in Battlefield 6, and it's so different. I can't. And especially with good players, regardless of what you do, it's really, really hard to take down a good aircraft player, like a good jet. Helos, you can just throw enough at it and they'll eventually go down, but Helos, eventually someone will just dumbfire an RPG at it and hit it. But, yeah, it's, you need a fucking team of people when you've got an aircraft that knows what they're doing. Like, you kind of need to... most of them do it habitually, so once they've sort of found a pattern where they know you can't kill them, they'll continue to do that pattern. So then you just kind of need a group of people that all sort of follow the same rules. Like, you've got to set a team up of people to sort of counter exactly that, and then you've got to get it right the first fucking time, otherwise... Ugh. Good luck. My other big issue is that the AA gun, the AA turret, doesn't actually track fast enough. If you've got a jet that's just whizzing past you, the turret doesn't actually train fast enough to track a fast-moving jet. Like, if it's just moving regularly, no worries, you can track it easily. But if they've gone, like, full run-up, full afterburner, if they're moving that jet as fast as they possibly can, it doesn't turn fast enough. And it's not, I know for a fact it's not a sensitivity thing, because in third person you can just, you know, you just swing it around and the turret sort of slowly turns to where you're looking. So it's definitely a traversal issue. Hey Biotech, how you doing, bud? The MBT feels just as I remember it, except there is a problem with the Leopard. The Leopard has a glitch on it. And I'm not sure if it's literally just the Leopard, or if all of the tanks are supposed to have it and just the Abrams doesn't. Because to me, oh, I'm not sure about that. Maybe. No, if you put an RPG into the side, I don't think it has to be an RPG. I think it can be anything. If you put a rocket into the side of the Leopard tank, the armor sort of breaks out, and the Abrams does the same thing, but there's a particular chink in the armor. Yeah. And I'm not sure if that's something that's supposed to be, like, universal, or if it's, you know, if it's literally just a bug with the Leopard. Deliberate. Shit, if you put too many bazooka on a tank, you might as well make the autos. Never enough bazooka on tank. More Daka. That is true. They do spawn you with a very limited amount of RPG ammo. And you know what's the most irksome thing in the world? Anytime I actually save up RPG and mine ammo, like I sit next to an ammo box and get the 5 mines and the 5 RPGs, I always seem to die straight away. It's a curse. I'm just like, I'm ready for the next fucking tank, don't you worry, and then bang, good luck. Back to sport, and there's never a medic around, of course. You can die anywhere else, and there's a medic somewhere, but no, when you've got full ammo, haha, joke's on you. It's all good. The support players are usually pretty decent people. Usually. Unless you get a COD streamer and then it's not. The irony is if it was a rocket that hit you. Look, sometimes a rocket is just the best option that you have, alright? It's not necessarily a great option, but it is sometimes the best option. Like, I remember there was, the last time I played, there was this guy sitting, like, a little ways away, sniping down on people, and, you know, I was playing an engineer, so I was running with an SMG. SMG is not going to beat a sniper unless they're, you know, brain dead. So, what's the next best thing? Well, I kind of, sort of, maybe have my own sniper rifle in the flavor of an explosive one. So yeah, you hurl the RPG at them. I always thought that a headshot with a tank is funny. When you get a headshot with an MBT, like that's just, to me, that's comical. I don't know in what world I need to know that I've hit somebody in the face with that gun, but sure. The HMG is usually pretty bad. I've noticed that the LMG is good. The LMG on the tank is great. But yeah, the HMGs tended to be really dodgy. I was running HMG gun on my tanks for a while, and I just, because I was getting sick of aircraft, so I thought, you know, I'll put a HMG on it. And the gunner can help out with aircraft. And it just, I mean, they do it. It does damage, but it's just like, So now I just run with the grenade launcher. I don't even bother anymore, it's just grenade launcher. I have an LMG as the coax, but because I found that the HMG on as a coax is just, it just didn't seem to work well for me personally. I think my big issue was that the HMG tended to just cook too quick. If the RPG is your main weapon, you'd be fine in Team Fortress 2 as a soldier. It's been so long since I've even heard of Team Fortress 2. HMG is good if you can shoot straight, which I can't, so... You know, that's a me problem, that's a skill issue problem. So yeah, I like the LMG just because it gives me a bit more of a chance to hit what I'm shooting at. And if you manage it really well, like if you even moderately manage it, you can keep that thing firing for a hell of a long time. What's my favorite LMG? You know what? For once, I actually have a straightforward answer for you, buddy. It's the M123. That thing is the funnest, most amazing weapon that I can ever fucking say. I have never had so much fun with an LMG. It is such a good weapon. It's not the most accurate, not by a long shot, but it is good fun. It is fun to use. It's definitely probably not the best, but I love it. It's actually fun to use, it's enjoyable, and that's all there is to it. I think it's fun, so I'm using it. I think the best full stop is probably the K100, but... Or the RPDK or RPKD? I can't remember what it is. Those are probably the best, but... Yeah, no, it's the Mark 123. M123 is just a fun gun. It's just fun. Yeah, I have a bad reloading habit on that too, because I use the RPK as well. And as well, like the K100 as well, which only has a 60. It's just... Oh. So you get into the habit of having a reload. And it's a bad habit. You can get the 200 bullets, but it's an expensive thing. I think it's like 45 points. It's not cheap. They have announced the Season 1, all of the Season 1 weapons, so... I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but all of them have been announced, so you might be able to find out what they are. Except for part 3 of season 1. Part 3 of season 1 just has an ice pick. Which is obviously a melee weapon. Well, we assume it's a melee weapon. I mean, I assume you're not going to be hurling a fucking ice pick at somebody. I think that's because it only does 80 damage, Shaded. It's not a one-shot kill rifle. That's the balancing. I'm pretty sure it's only 80 damage. It's definitely not 100. It is definitely not a one-shot kill rifle. I'm not sure it is a one-shot in the upper chest. Headshot, yes, but I don't think it even is in the chest. God. Trying my best to clean here and nothing's coming off. I've used the PSR a little. It is dead comfortable well out to 200, over 200. Like, dead accurate. I do appreciate the little bit of balancing they've done for the sniper rifles to actually make them different depending on your playstyle, though. I do appreciate that. They haven't just made, like, this linear line of rifles that they're just like, yes, very good. Here, you start off with this one, and then you move to this one, and then you move to this one, like they have done in most games. And then, like, the only real difference is, like, the end rifles. Do you want a big clunky rifle that's really, really slow but does a lot of damage, or do you want a faster rifle which does less damage but is faster, you know? I'm glad they didn't really do it like that. It's still a little like that, but it's not as deliberate as it used to be. I mean, the interesting thing is that what do we got? If I were to have BF6 P90 for mid-range and Vera 50 cal for long, I don't even know if they'll put a Burrad in there. Even if they do add a 50 cal, I think they'll go for something a little bit more, as weird as this is going to sound, I think they'll go for something a little bit more modern. Just because of how the game is. Like, the game's actually set in 2027, I think? So I think they'll go for something that's been made in the last 10 years. I've used the P90. It's not a bad weapon. It has fucking fantastic velocity. It has happy bird noise velocity. I think I'm going to be boring, honestly, and I think I'll ultimately end up settling with, like, the MP5. Star 2000. I would love to see our battle rifle. I would like to see our assault rifle put in the game. What are the current snipers in Battlefield 6? Fuck, what are they? The PSR is one of them. That's the one I use. A Russian one, an SV something. And another one that I am completely unfamiliar with. I know that I will probably never see my weapons, like Australia's weapons in the game, because, you know, the game does not take place anywhere near Australia. But, you know, I would like to see some Australian weapons in games for a change. I usually like the SV98 in games, but I didn't like the SV98 in Battlefield 6, just because of how it's designed to be. I know it's that way by design, so I can't just be like, oh, this gun's shit. But, yeah, it's disappointing for me, because I do like that gun, just in general. It's a nice looking weapon. A lot of the DMRs are fucking useless too, actually. I question a lot of the DMRs. It's really just down to, do you want good bullet velocity and 3-shot kill, or do you want not so great bullet velocity, but two-shot kill. Like, that's literally what it comes down to. The Dragonov is fucking hopeless. And one of the other ones is hope. I can't remember what one of the other ones is. The SVK is one of the good options, yeah. That's the one I use anyway. The M39 is the better of the other options just because it has such good bullet velocity. It has amazing bullet velocity. And I mean, in most of the maps, it doesn't really matter anyway, because if you actually... It came out today, honestly, Shade. I think today anyway. Either today or yesterday. Somebody finally released a map size thing. And Battlefield 6's maps are like half the size of most of previous Battlefield games. Like, they have shrunk the maps all the way down. I thought that Operation Firestorm felt a lot smaller than I remembered it, and I was not mistaken. Like, I was just looking at Operation Firestorm, and I'm like, man, I don't remember this map being so tiny. Because it's one of the two maps I've been playing a lot of, just to sort of get the AA tank worked on. PSR is a Barrett. Yeah, no, I can't imagine I'll see, or we will see the 98. I can't see it happening. Have I messed around with mortars yet? That depends. Does being on the receiving end of them count? I've been on the receiving end of them. They are irksome. I've never used one, but I have been on the receiving end of them. And it was annoying. It took me forever to figure out what the fuck was going on. I sat there for about 5 minutes being mortar shelled, just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. It was not my best moment. It was definitely a brain donor moment. I will play around with them at some point, but I have not yet. I've kind of just been working on everything else. So once I get to the point where I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm happy with where I'm at in the game, I will definitely start playing around with gadgets and stop just using like stuff that I know I need 100%. Like I know for a fact that I don't actually have the second subclass of medic unlocked yet, so that is definitely higher on the agenda than playing around with mortars. Once I unlock that though, because like at the moment I need to be really specific with what I'm doing, so actually stopping and doing novelty things like playing with a mortar is not top of the agenda. It will distract me, especially if mortaring things is fun. Like that'll be my day done. If it's fun and funny and I think it's amusing, that'll be it. There'll be no coming back from that. It'll just be something that I do. It's be like, this is my life now. I really just want to get to the point where I know exactly how to take down an aircraft, no matter what they're doing. And I don't think I'm ever going to get to that point, because I think they've made it so that aircraft are very good at not dying. If the pilot has half an idea. I also feel like the AA tank needs more range. The guns on the AA tank are no bueno. I don't even know how far they're good out to, like 600 meters or something. Maybe 700 at an optimistic guess. Like, I'm sorry, man. Make those bullets go 1,000 meters. Like, seriously. If I could shoot straight up to 1,000 meters, I deserve to be able to hit things. If snipers can put a round down range for like 2,000 meters, then my little AA gun should be able to put that bullet off. But yeah, for whatever reason, the AA gun has a hard... I think it's like the only thing in the game that has a hard limit on range. Which is kind of horrible because you it kind of feeds into that sort of being unable to stop an aircraft from coming at you. Because you can oftentimes see the aircraft coming and you're like, yes, I see you coming. You're lining me up. You're lining me up. You're lining me up. I still can't hit this thing because it's still well out of range. Like, it's really not fun. Like, I'm sorry, man. I should be able to shred this aircraft, but no, for some reason, my guns don't go that far. But if I were to have a sniper rifle and I could just shoot the... You know, I could just shoot the pilot straight out of the aircraft. Like, there's a little bit of an issue when those are your choices. I can wait for it to get in range, or I can hop out and snipe the pilot out. Those are my options. Those are bad options, you know? Those are not ideal options. Like, I get it. I get why missiles have a hard range. That's just a straight balancing act. But I don't understand the point of balancing the guns when every other gun in the game doesn't have a range limit. Like, as long as the bullet can travel, the bullet will hit something, you know? Might not do a lot of damage when it finally gets there, but it will hit. Nearly 7 years. What the hell? What the hell? That's crazy. Inconceivable. Hey, thank you for the resubby.
Shade 221 just subscribed for 36 months. We eat.
36? That's 3 years. Holy hell. Sweet. apparently too, they're gonna change the daily system as well, so that if you don't participate in the Battle Royale mode, you will no longer get daily missions for it. Or weekly missions for it. It'll just cancel it out. So you will no longer be shoehorned into Battle Royale. Although I still think that you're going to probably have to go through and do the missions that require it for the camos. But outside of that, I mean, if you don't really care about the camos, then I guess it doesn't really matter. At least you won't be stuck into doing missions for it, I guess, is the important part. Which is all good and fine until that one day that your mates want to do fucking Battle Royale, and then you start getting missions for Battle Royale all the time. The game's just like, oh, you play Battle Royale now. Let's go. Huh. So I mean, in a sense, I guess it's a good thing. In theory, it's a good thing. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing in practice, but in theory, it's a good thing. Alright, I think we are just about done with this one. I actually think Ukraine has a pretty schmick looking 50 cal now that they've made locally. You can't even queue for it solo. It must be a pre-made duo or quartet. I don't think it has to be pre-made, does it? I think you can just drop in with randoms. The alligator? I don't know what it's called. I just know it exists. What? I don't think ladder here is going to be very good. Let's grab this. Because I just sat up straight. I know there is no solo, but I could swear that I've seen Inari playing with randoms. Inari'd be the best person to talk to. Inari's played. I think he's played Battle Royale. Because I think he was playing with like Abi or someone else, and then he had 2 randoms. To the best of my knowledge. I will be back in a sec, guys. I just want to check something real quick. Let's see. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. I think my issue with Battlefield 6 is that you kind of lock yourself into, like, there's very few weapon categories that have a bunch of good weapons. Like, you kind of lock yourself into a weapon a lot of the times. Which is a little unfortunate, because I just don't feel like it's, I don't know. It's hard to say, because I don't really like the progression methodology where, you know, you work through weapons and then all of a sudden you get to the end weapon and the end weapon is the best, full stop. I don't know. I guess it's down to, you know, what do you do? You know, do you have a bunch of weapons, or do you just... Because all it is at the moment, really, is just time to kill. Like, that's all it is. Low time to kill, better weapon. And then you just ultimately balance that out with, you know, accuracy, and then somewhere in the middle you've got what you're after. Especially given that a lot of the weapons are dead accurate at long range regardless. So, you know, those really slow firing weapons that probably should be better at long range aren't better at long range because, you know, everything is just dead accurate, or enough of everything else is just dead accurate. I can't remember that 417 used to be really, really excellent, and now these days it's atrocious. The 417 kicks like a mule now. Because the 417 used to be like dirt slow for like as far as the carbines went, but it was dead accurate. And I really enjoyed that weapon. I would have enjoyed it a lot more had I managed to get more unlocks for it, but unfortunately they changed it in the last patch, and now it's just... It is a very violent weapon to shoot. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Where have I not cleaned this? Apparently the one battle rifle that's in the game is a very good rifle. sure. We'll pretend that I absolutely know what the hell that was. Yeah, the one battle rifle that they have in the game now is supposed to be amazing at the moment. It basically works the same as the 417 used to. Like, shoots bloody slow, but it's dead accurate the whole time. Used it because I didn't like it before the patch, but apparently now after the patch it's really good. The Scar was doing that weird thing with the ghost bullets. That's why I stopped using it. I did like it, but it was doing that weird thing where you'd see the blood splatter, but it wouldn't actually register it. I really liked it, actually. It was good, but I found it to be particularly unreliable for it. Like, even in the shooting range, like, you'd shoot the target, you'd see the bullet hit the target, but it wouldn't register it as a hit. So much as I love the Scar as a weapons platform. I know as a real weapon it's unreliable and stuff, but in games I typically love the Scar. Yeah, unfortunately it had to be put to the sidelines. I don't know what I use now. What do I use now? Oh, the LA fucking 6 or whatever it is. The Pommy weapon. Yeah, LA5. It'll be good once I finish getting the attachments for it. It'll be pretty spot on. I think it has the best velocity, or one of the best velocities. Does reasonable damage. I don't dislike it. It's certainly a nice weapon to fire. But yeah, it needs the attachments. It's a bit wild if you don't have attachments. Which is unfortunate, but what do you do? Just keep working on it, which is cool. I say just keep working on it, but hey, you know, I don't actually play a lot of Assault, so when I say you keep working on it, I mean that in a very loose term. I play Assault like once a blue moon. I usually play Engineer. But if it's just one of those maps that just has no vehicles at all, then yeah, I'll play support. I said I was going to try and avoid buying the cheap stuff so I could save up and get the expensive stuff quicker, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. The cheap stuff just isn't really cutting it. Maybe I'll just be able to buy like a different nozzle, like a different extender. Maybe that'll work. Maybe. Like, I can absolutely afford a whole new sprayer, but I don't want to get a whole new sprayer. I want to be a cheapskate and save up for the expensive one. Because I did that in the I did that in the first PowerWasher game. I bought all of the stuff as I was progressing, and I hated myself when I got to the end. Because I just wanted to get the best PowerWasher, and I just had absolutely no cash. I had to do every single side job, and I was fucking pulling my hair out. You know, I don't mind doing all the side jobs and stuff, but I don't want to have to do all the side jobs, you know? I want to do them because I want to do them, not because I need cash. I think I might need a better one though, just straight up, because this one is taking like a couple of different sweeps to get the dirt off some stuff. So I don't even think like getting a better nozzle is going to do anything. I think I just outright need a better washer. Which is a bit miserable, but what do you do? Generator is clean. Generator cord is clean. I don't know if I can just buy new washers when I'm mid-mission either. I know I can sort of walk away from a mission halfway through it, but I'm not sure if I can just buy stuff halfway through a mission.
Only aggressive people conquer the world.
Exactly. Like a bitty bitty. Early. I just feel like if I bought a better power washer, this would be better. Or not better, but easier. I wouldn't have to go over everything so many times. I might have to, yeah. I did get the floor cleaner, like the floor buffer, because there's only one floor buffer, so I'm just like, well, you know, I'll just get this because why the hell not? There's not 4 or 5 different tiers of this, it is just floor buffer, so... Cosmetics. Oh, washer equipment. So I have this thing, and then I can get like different nozzles. Which are dirt cheap, which I probably should pick up. Yeah, see, like the super expensive one is 12 grand. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that currency is. So the best I could get is probably like this thing. Whoops. Which I just got. Okay, we're getting this. We're buying this. I don't actually know if I even have the right one or not. Actually, that is the right one. This one takes up a silly part of my screen. I don't like it. Seems a fair bit faster. It is a lot faster. But yes, it is an odd shape. And I don't have to double spray on the roof lather anymore. It actually sprays the roof first time as long as I'm not dodgy about it. And I also got the longer nozzle thing for it, so helpful. I've seen a lot of the Season Pass stuff for Battlefield, though. I don't actually know if the Season Pass is going to be good. Like, I get that Season Pass, we get 3 months worth of stuff, but I don't know. I think there was, like, a handful of guns, and that was about it. 5 guns and a fucking pickaxe, I think. An ice pick. Not exactly revolutionary stuff. I think I'm more offended by the fact that you have to pay for it. Enjoyed it enough to pick up the Phantom, which came with the Battle Pass. Bro. Don't know if I didn't get the Pro. I kept my Pro ticket. I don't know if you bought a new one or not, but yeah, I kept my Pro ticket. I figure you just keep it as like a token, and then the token kind of just stays there until you use it, question mark, I guess? I don't really know. It's just I didn't really like anything in this season pass, so... And I have used a handful of the weapons that come with it, and I... Like, the revolver is apparently really good. I haven't used the revolver yet, but... Is it a carbine? I think it's a carbine. Is fucking rubbish. It shoots far too slow. It's good on paper, like it's got great stats, but yeah, it's a garbage weapon. Using one of the snipers. I've played Recon a handful of times. I just use the FSR. I haven't got a lot of stuff unlocked for it, but I don't know. The only thing they really do, though, is give a unique look to the gun because all the parts are unlockable, which I like. That is true. The unlockable part of... I don't know. Have you noticed that a lot of the guns unlock their best upgrades early on, and then with other guns you've got to fight for it? That's been the weird part for me. I've been trying to get a silencer for the M4, I think, and the silencers are like one of the last things you unlock for the M4. It's tragic. It is tragic and I hate it. It's a bit encouraging to weapon swap based on that, I guess. But I mean, like I said, it's kind of one of those situations where you, like, even I don't swap a weapon setup depending on map. I just use what I'm comfy with. There are weapons I will swap to, like if I know, like Iberia, I think the map's called. I will use a faster time to kill weapon just because that's sensible in a map where you're basically kissing people, but... Other than that, like, I don't really change all that much. Like, I don't change the assault rifle I use if I ever do play assault. It's always the L85 I'm used, though one of the SMGs has a 15 round mag. Yeah, that fucking thing. That thing's horrible. It's 33 damage, though. It is not a fun thing to go up against. The Vector's shit too. I love the Vector, I adore it, but whoa, those 17 bullets go through fast. That's 2 kills than you reloading? Yeah, that is true. I found the Vector's really good for that though, because a couple of rounds, you can usually get 2 or 3 people down. Like the Vector's really good, but it just, the 17 round mag is a killer. And I know that the Vector's big round, the 20 something round mag, I'm not sure exactly how big it is because it's a bit of a funny number. I think it's like 24 or 27 or something weird like that. It's a really weird number. It's a 45 cost. Like you nuke everything to get that size. I think the extended mag cost is a bit much, if I'm honest. 45 is huge. $45 is a big investment. I really don't think anything should cost that much. That much is too much. I get it. I know things need to be balanced, but whoa, there's just a point, you know? Like the Vector doesn't even have a regular 30 round magazine like most of the SMGs have. Like, do you really need to make somebody spend 45 points to put something that's still less than a 30 round magazine on it? Like that's unreal. I mean, I think it's unreal. Maybe I'm being unreasonable, but... And yes, I get it. The thing spits ammo, but... It's not... I don't feel like it's that bad that it needs to be done that way, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. I don't feel like the weapon is that unreasonable. The Vector isn't actually all that accurate in the game either, until you start like really stacking attachments on it, which is the problem. Because to keep it accurate, you've got to have a lot of attachments on it. And obviously, like, paying the 45 for the, magazine size is what sort of annoys me, because I'm pretty sure you can't keep that weapon accurate if you go for the magazine. Which I guess that's fine if you're in cuddling distance the whole time, but... For me, who doesn't want to be in cuddling distance the whole time, I would like to have my attachments, thank you. And unfortunately, I just can't do that with that weapon because, yeah, I think I can make the bigger magazine, which is like 20 points or something. And it gives you just a little bit more, but yeah, it's gonna be rough. And honestly, like I said, I think at this point in time, I'll probably just use the MP5. Because the MP5 sits in that really nice spot for accuracy and rate of fire and damage. Whereas for as good as the Vector is, it's pointless. You know? It'd be an amazing gun. The Vector would be an amazing gun if you could reasonably get that big magazine on it, but you just can't. I do like the SGX, but I find that the MP5 is just a little bit better. In the ways I would like it to be better. I think the SG5 is, the SGX, sorry, is fine. Like, I think it's a perfectly good weapon. It's just the way I like my guns to feel, the MP5 feels a lot better. You know, it has a steadier fire rate. That's literally it. The MP7 spits bullets a bit too fast for my liking, so I don't really like it. Again, it's kind of like the Vector. It's a very good submachine gun, but it doesn't play to my strengths. Which is to say, I don't have all that many, but you know, what limited strengths I have in Battlefield, that sort of takes away from them. Bits and pieces to wash in this. Oh my god. The MG40 is okay. I'll probably go back. I loved that weapon, but the more I played, the problem I found was its fire rate. Its fire rate was too slow. And ultimately, it didn't offer anything over, like, the last level, the very last unlock SMG. At that point in time. The P90 is a fantastic weapon, though, honestly. It's a bit funky because you can't get a foregrip on it, just because of how it is, but you can still boost it up to be really nice. It takes a bit of work though, unfortunately, because obviously it's a funny weapon, but you cannot argue with the velocity of that gun. You just can't. There may be a day where I swap over to the P90 full time. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on if they ever give us a better SMG or not. I don't know. But now the MP5 is good, but we will, we'll have to see. I'll see what happens. I'm not sold on any of the SMGs, honestly. I do swap between a few of them. Camping is intense. You're right. It is. I oppose these cats and dog facts. How dare Seribot not have bird facts? Such bullshit. Talk to a manager? Maybe I will. And then I'll set my Zeribot up so that you can no longer have cat facts or dog facts here. Only bird facts. Get away with using the wider spread one here. Maybe. What the fuck? This is bird discrimination. Seribot has attempted to give you a capybara fact, but has failed. We got crow facts. What the fuck? Just a crow fact? Why just crows? This is bullshit. I don't like this. This is rubbish. I mean, I suppose it says something that we get a, like a full category list of birds, not just like bird facts. We actually have to go through a species. I guess that's something, question mark? Dogs don't get that. You don't see like golden retriever facts. They have the Yamster fact. Poor Yampy. Yampy is an escape artist? I don't believe it. She's frequently escaping the wheel. I mean, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I know. Nothing is clean until you've washed the front and the back. This little roof thing is going to be a pain in the ass. I know it is. But I am well over halfway done, which is good. I'm making good time. I'm power cleaning like an absolute monster. So hopefully this won't take too long. Because I feel like I'm making good time, given all the little bits and pieces I've had to go over. Mind you, I don't think I'd be making half as good a time if I hadn't accidentally bought this. Because I thought I could just click on it and give me the stats, but no, apparently if you click on it, you buy it. So there's no confirmation, you just buy. We're just like, oh, okay, this is mine now, I suppose. Stinky foot big. I'm hoping I can just kind of be lazy with these trees instead of having to do them like specifically and all on the little leaf bits that go up and down on the sides here, because that's just going to be painful. Yeah, sweet. Sweet. Probably about to get pushed by that Bigfoot thing. This is another thing that I'm hoping I can just sort of dodgy real quick instead of having to do it properly. Everybody likes doing a dodgy. Oh no, the trees. Oh, there we go. Sweet. This is not clean though. Why is this not clean? I see a couple of little spots, but I don't see anything. Counter here. Truly stinky cats. Yeah, they're little knives. Little cat rats. Or Val, one or the other. See if I can finish this plane from up here. Hopefully I'll be able to. Sweet. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that UFO though. I don't think at all I'm going to be able to get that UFO. That shelf is still dirty. I don't know where it's dirty, but it is dirty. What? Bottom side? It's got a little bit on the bottom, maybe enough? It is enough. This UFO is going to be a little bit of it. Oh. Now, yep. Now it's an even bigger issue. Please, UFO. What? Did I get it? I did get it. Sweet. I didn't even do any around the back here. I did the generator and that was it. Still have to try and do the top up as well. Oh well. I'm nearly done. That's all that matters. No. Why am I being new to that? Because this model can't get head pat. I mean, that's kind of fair. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. Kind of hoping I could be lazy with this. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Alright. The light's still dirty, but I think I can fix that from the top when I get up there. The ball plushie hanger is still dirty. I don't know how or where. Just spray it all over and hope for the best. There we go. Alright, now I just gotta get up on the roof. This is coming up nice and easy, so hopefully this will just be a very quick burn. long as I don't fall off. Sweet. Hey, Rye. What's going on, bud?
I just raided with 13
Raiders,
viewers.
how you guys doing? What were you up to? Were you streaming with Kame? I saw Kame was live. Not much, bud. Not much. Just cleaning. Doing a bit of cleaning. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda? Question mark? She joined my stream after hers? Aha. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you guys had a good time. Make sure you look after yourselves after the Rise stream. Make sure you hydrate, stretch, get something to nibble on if you have to. Go bathroom, do all the adult things. And otherwise sit down, chill out, and yeah, enjoy the hopefully calm music and calm power washing. You got to do that? Indeed, indeed. Make sure you look after yourself, mate. Hope you have a great stream and lots of fun. Thank you so much, Rye. I will look up your ratings for you. Curse these little balls. last little bit. Hopefully. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. It's nice to know your PowerWash avatar is 70% mountain goat, right? He's doing his best, all right? He has very good non-slip footwear, okay? That's all that comes down to. He has very good non-slip footwear. I feel like if I was nearly done, I probably would have got a notification by now that I'm nearly done, and I haven't got one, and that's kind of weirding me out. I know that there's still, like, a fair bit to go, sort of speaking, but I thought I was down to, like, singular objects, more or less, not... I should have a checklist by now. I thought I was going to have a checklist by now. I do not. And that kind of concerns me because I thought I'd been pretty good. Which means I'm going to have this one little nuggety thing somewhere which I won't have cleaned, and I'm going to have to look for it, and it's going to frustrate the shit out of me. Alright, now I know I haven't done the sign, so we can do the sign. %, but I still don't have a list, which means there's probably a bunch of little things. I missed one of the cat targets. Fuck you, cat target. Which one of you little bastards is not done yet? I missed up there. Oh, some of the bubbles. That's annoying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I want to do here. I hope I can, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's gonna be a bit wanky. We'll see how we go. I don't even know where this thing's dirty. Seriously? That target thing is nice. Yeah, that's new in this one. I actually quite like it. Say that's probably not clean in the same place, yeah. Ada! Alright, that is where I will call it for today. I have to take off, so... Alright, is Nye finishing? Yeah, I know. Naiadis, thank you for dropping it. I appreciate it. Nye just raided out. Okay. Inari. Inari's doing arc raiders. Let's raid Inari. Short stream today. I have stuff that I need to do, unfortunately. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back with Concon tomorrow. We're doing Sonic Racing tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty sure we're doing Sonic Racing tomorrow, and then the day after we'll be doing probably Sonic. I don't know what it is called. The party game, the new one that's coming out. So yeah. Anyway, have fun, guys. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye-bye.